We take your health and wellness very seriously, as well as our own. Today we're going to go over some of the changes that we've made to our policies and protocols to keep us safe during COVID. We are here at our main office on Novi Road. Our waiting area has been spread out, and we try to keep patients in the waiting area for as short of a time period as possible anyway. The first step is the check-in. We will go through the COVID screening with you, take your temperature, and check your oxygen saturation. Any staff, patient, or visitor needs to complete these tasks before going beyond the front desk. After the initial screening at the front desk, you will be escorted to one of our private treatment rooms. The private rooms are helpful in limiting the cross-contamination and exposure risk. Each of our private treatment rooms is cleaned before and after each use. We change the linens and use various disinfectant agents that neutralize viruses to clean the room and any equipment used. Equipment used for treatment is brought into the rooms. However, some pieces of equipment are simply too large to bring into private rooms. That equipment, which is in the main gym area, is cleaned all throughout the day and as well as after each use. All of our clinical and support staff wash their hands before and after each patient and use hand sanitizer throughout the day. At the end of your visit, if you need to schedule another follow-up appointment or have other administrative needs, your physical therapist will send an aide back into the room to schedule you. Then you will make your way to the back door as an exit. This creates less foot traffic in the office by having a one-way path.
If you have tested positive for COVID or have been in contact with somebody who has COVID, we will not be able to see you in the office. All of your future appointments will be changed to virtual visits. For our patients who came in contact with somebody who was COVID positive, we will require a negative COVID test prior to returning back to our clinic. For our patients who test positive for COVID, we require them to quarantine for 10 days. In addition to the 10-day quarantine, when patients return, they must have a clearance note from their primary care physician. They must not have had a fever for the past 24 hours, and all of their COVID symptoms have to be improving. If you have any abnormal symptoms, we'll still be able to continue your physical therapy care through telehealth visits. In addition, we suggest that you contact your primary care physician and inform them of the symptoms that you're experiencing. Our office is sanitized by the professional workers of Wonder Janitorial Services.
These are just some of the policy changes that we've made to try to keep you and us safe. If you have questions about these policies, please give us a call at any time. And in the meantime, please do your part by wearing a mask, washing your hands, limiting your exposure risk, and just making good choices. Thank you. Take care.